Yeah, I think it's to get the best position in the playoffs, and that means securing home field advantage. So the highest possible that we can finish. And I think that's the mindset of the players and the staff.
What do you think you guys can improve coming off Chicago going into Charlotte?
Yeah, I mean, I think really it's getting comfortable with how we're trying to do things and getting a little bit better, obviously, with the final product in front of the goal and being a little bit better, I think, in some transition moments.
Do you like the teams defending right now? I mean, zooming out, you've had a couple of teams that have struggled to score going into matches against you guys that have been able to find the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, I think, these teams have, Chicago, first game of the season is 3-3. So, teams going up and down with scoring. And I think, yeah, can we be better? Absolutely. And I think that's an area that we want to address and try to make better. I think they're simple solutions, but absolutely we want to be better as we move forward.
Clint, I want to ask you, how's everything going now, a couple weeks into this being in charge here?
Yeah, I think, well, again, the guys have been great. Mentality of the players has been really good in terms of wanting to work, wanting to move on and push forward. And I can't ask for anything more than just the effort and the willingness to kind of be open with ideas. And for me, it's been good.
Because this is I would call it an unprecedented type thing. Somebody from a different team kind of moves up within the organization. How's the buy-in been with these guys now that you're here with this club?
Yeah, really good. Again, I kind of work in a collaborative way, and I think one of the things I want to make sure is that there is buy-in. So I think it's important to engage the players. So there's conversations with players off the field, and making sure that there's understanding and what we're trying to accomplish, and that's been great.
John Kalai's really carved out a role for himself with this team. What's your impression of him been so far?
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential in terms of what he can do in the final third. Shoot with both feet. He can be dangerous off the dribble, running and behind. Obviously, he showed some qualities getting a header a couple games ago. So he's got a lot of qualities that I think we can utilize and hopefully help us win games.
Between him up front and some of the guys on the back, how much do you think it'll help your depth once you do get a Gustavo back or once you do get a Henry Kessler back?
Yeah, obviously two great players that you mentioned. Guys like Thomas and many other guys, whether they're starters or coming off the bench, just adds to the quality that we can bring into a game.
What is Gustavo's status? We saw him out here today.
Yeah, look, he's working his way back in. I think it's about getting back with the team and getting some training sessions in, and then obviously we want to, at some point when the time makes sense, to get him into games and get him the proper match fitness that he needs to really be a guy that we can rely on as we go through the playoffs.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Clint.
I appreciate that.